Chest double, what's up? Huh? What is Thanksgiving? It's a holiday. You know it. It's an American holiday. Yeah, it is an American holiday. So, yeah. What's up, guys? Happy Thanksgiving. We are at the gym doing some stretching now after we ate. What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. How's everybody doing? We are on the reverse hyper. I am fixing some of my lower back and hip problems. So we share food with families and relatives. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. Think about a bunch of food. I'll show you some American dishes of food. We ate food that looked like this. This was our table. This is the family right through here. All right. And there's the food right there. And then I made ham. I cooked this ham. I cooked 13 pounds of ham. And that's me. But happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's a good holiday. We share a bunch of food, have some family time. We're supposed to give thanks for a few different things, but pretty much. So now we're doing the parafemoral psoas stretch. So for this stretch, I'll show you. So, hey, who is Wolf17? Hey, what's up, Chris? What's up? So we're right here. So we're in reverse hyper. So if you ever have any low back pain or herniated disc, you can take a reverse hyper and you can put one leg in it like this, right? One leg. And what you do is you pin this knee up like this, right? And then you come all the way back. Kind of like this. And what you attempt to do is pull up. You want to pull up on that toe. Pulling up on that one leg strengthens your hip flexor. I have weak hips from my surgery. I have aura. Whatever that is. Hi, bro. What is it? What's up, guys? So, one foot in right here, and then you lean back, try not to let your hip come up. Try to keep it down and really get a big stretch in that flexor. Then pull straight up. Pull straight up. Right on the end of that spot. This is good if you have a bad hip socket, if you have I like Chest Devil. He's a good moderator. So, again, I have two herniated discs, L2 and L4. So I am doing rehabilitation. So, next one is a modified pigeon. But I am gaining range of motion back. Do I stay in New York? No, I do not stay in New York. I do not stay in New York. All right. So, next one, put your left leg up here. You guys wonder where all my weight is? It's in my legs. I got big ass legs. pull. There we go. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm so short. I do not stay in New York. I did a workout this morning. I did cardio and stretching. It's my off day. And we did eat Thanksgiving dinner. I'll show you guys. Here's the Thanksgiving dinner. Well, there's the family. So we had Thanksgiving. Yay. All right. Now we're back in the gym. All right. Again, reverse hyper. One legged at a time to strengthen the parafemoris psoas and all the muscles in the back. Down, up, down, up. You're doing this one-legged. So, I learned this from a physical therapist. It works really good on your lower back, especially where I damaged mine. I'm 5'9". I am 6'4", 230. I'm about 6'4", 225 when I'm lean. Another good one here, elbows here. Now the elbows here, you see how my back is here? Elbows here. And you see how the middle of my back, I am decompressing and coming up. You can see the muscle through the shirt there on my back. Right through here. See, it hurts me just to do that. So, we're here. Hold this. Lean forward. Pull. Whew. A week ago, I couldn't do that. So, that's good. So the progression. Oh, yeah, chest devil's a good moderator. Remember, comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. So instead of always comparing things, try to figure out what is the best that whoever you're talking about has to offer. Anyways, another good one right here. Ooh. Is here right here. So with my program, today's a high protein day. So on my high protein days, when I'm cutting fat, I don't do as much volume. I do more strength, remember. So what I'll do here is I'll take this reverse hyper and I'll take one foot in, right? Kind of like this. Now I've got one foot hooked into it, right? And I'll show you kind of what it looks like here. So you have one foot hooked in and one foot not. And then what you do is you kind of go down with that one foot, pull in, and just with that one foot, I'm like 6'3", 6'4". Man, like 230, 225, 230. So what this is doing is this is stretching all of those back muscles. And specifically my fascia tissue, because my fascia is really bad. So these are things that I do. These are things that I do to help keep me in shape. It's not always about weightlifting. It's also about keeping your body healthy. After a herniated discs, I changed a lot of my training program to move better. So I'm 6'4", 225. And I can tell you firsthand that your hips right through here, like just doing these, like just being able to stand straight, lean forward. Eventually, you want to get weight. Eventually, you want to take this exercise like this, be able to get weight, right? Eventually, you want to be able to get weight and basically lean forward. I'll have a better table. You want to be able to open this hip up. You want to be able to internally and externally rotate your hips, especially if you're an athlete. Like I played basketball, baseball, and football, so you kind of had to have strong hips. So even just doing this, your QL muscles right through here. After my surgery, I lost strength in my QLs. Your QL is right through here. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to make your head heavy. Lean on that hip, kind of turk it to a 40 degrees. Now when you're here, you want to put your elbow on the pad and drive up. Any of you athletes, these are your QLs. The QL muscle is literally holding your spine into place. So it's one of your stabilizers. You want to do a good deadlift, you need to incorporate these into your routine. I don't know, Chest Devil. I thought the school was a good project, but nobody really enjoyed it but you, Chest Devil. Now, I'm not against doing a FaceTime with you again sometime, and we can do that. But all my focus is going to be on YouTube moving forward. And if I don't get monetized by next year, that'll be my 12th year. And I'm going to quit if I don't get monetized by the end of next year. So I'm pushing down on this, like pushing down on my heel, leaning forward, driving that heel down, leaning back, and then pushing. So push. The key to this is actually to push into the apparatus that you're on. Down, push up, push. Whew. All right. Whew. This might sound easy to you guys, but he said he's moving. Why are you moving from New York? Moving from New York? You don't like New York anymore? I gotta go pee. You don't like New York anymore? Time to pee. Time to pee. Old Man Skate Cartel. Thanks. Who is Wolf? Oh, Chest Double's always been a good moderator. So is Cameron. A few of my moderators, I made moderators just to make them. No, but Chest Double, he's always been good. He's always been a good moderator. Alrighty. Well, I don't know about you, but that little stretch is all that I needed. That little stretch is all that I needed. I might come over here and do one set of dips. See the gym right here? This is the Elite Fitness right here. So, got a few people in the gym, but we're going to basically focus on mobility. You guys see me. I'm training a lot, but right now I'm a little bit dead. So when you're dead and you want to get some training in, do some mobility work. Then we're going to wake up in the morning and probably do some more. We're still growing muscle, but we got up to 225, 230 pounds and feeling pretty good. Now it's pretty much the same old story. Now, what do we do to get to the next part of our fitness journey? Continue to get stronger and fix our back. I skateboard, and I'm in a group called Old Man Skate Cartel. Well, just keep coming to the chat, and maybe I'll make you a moderator. I'm kind of funny about who I make moderators now, because I had a couple bad experiences with some moderators. So all you got to do, keep coming to the chat. My managing moderator is Cameron, and Cameron typically does my moderating and does that. But, well, I'm not going to say no, but it's probably not going to happen on this stream. But if you keep coming to the streams and you keep participating, who is Wolf, then sure. We might be able to make you one. Just, actions speak louder than words. You know what I mean? So, up. Again, remember, some of my workouts are for mobility and injury prevention for my other workouts. So, very simple. 1 foot in, come back, pull, up. Very athletic. Now, why do this movement? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I've got 2 herniated discs, and I wish I would have done this movement when I was deadlifting at a competitive level. Because I had a close to 700-pound deadlift before my surgery. That's why my legs and back are so big. Again, might seem silly, but these little movements are killer, like in a good way. So, now here's this one. You take this. All right. 1 foot in, right foot in, squeeze. You seem like a nice guy. Maybe I'll make you a moderator. But right now, I'm just focusing on putting my leg into this, putting this leg up, and torquing. Hips are feeling better every day. No, it is not monetized. I've been trying. We're halfway there. Halfway there. All right. And that's it. I know it sounds simple, but that's the whole workout. That's my second workout today. So, again, very simple. I came here just to use that machine. And then we will build upon that. Came in here just to use that machine. So that is it. Now, with my training, I like to train full body and then do isolations too. So again, 30 minutes, 24, 25 minutes, simply stretching. So I drove 10 minutes to the gym just to do a stretching routine. But I also have a gym at the house, but I don't have a piece of equipment like their reverse hyper. So I came here specifically just to help my lower back with that. The rest of my body's sore. We ate a bunch of protein, which is good. So now it's pretty simple. Now we're done. Oh, she's gone. The girl I met. Oh, sad. Yeah, Natalie. You're talking about Natalie? Oh, she was a good girl. So Natalie came on the stream. I told you guys I randomly met her downtown. I don't know how your guys' life is, but my life involves talking to strangers, meeting people randomly, making people feel uncomfortable. Half the people think I'm like on drugs or on crack or something because I'm usually in a tank top and I lost a bunch of weight because of some surgery and stuff and my divorce. So basically, yeah, my life is kind of weird. So I meet a bunch of random people like that. Yeah, so who is Wolf? I am Wolf. I am a wolf, my friend. Actually, I'm a dragon. If I'm anything, I'm a dragon. But no, it's pretty simple. I came in here just to stretch my back, just to move around. Now it's back on. Oh, now it's back on the good stuff. What is the good stuff? The good stuff's pretty simple. Eggs, protein, toast, not a lot of junk food, a lot of good food. And gonna bump up the cardio and just try to stay lean and muscular and in shape, really. I'm the most powerful? All right. Whatever you say, man. I will say this, usually the one that says they're the most powerful is not the most powerful. Because if they were, they didn't have to say it. But whatever works for you, man. The most important thing is, are you the hero of your own story? No matter which way you slice it, it doesn't matter who you are. It matters who you believe you are in your own story. Story in life, you need to be the hero of your own story. That's how life works. Be a hero in your own story and watch what happens. Be a hero. Be a hero in your own story. There you go. I feel like going home and eating some ham. I've got ham, sausage, and eggs, and all this yummy stuff. I'm going to eat a bunch of ham and probably make a bagel sandwich. What are you guys going to eat? But remember that. That's true advice. So you can do a couple things. Life works a few different ways. You can try to be really loud and get people's attention, and people notice you for the good or for the bad. Or you can do really quiet and never ask anybody for anything and make yourself very useful. And then when people need things, they come to you. That's usually the best half to power, is to stay quiet until somebody comes to you, and then have something that they need or want and provide it to them. If you do that, or you go around and you figure out what people want and what they desire, and accumulate what other people want and desire. And if you know what other people want and what other people desire, you can have it, and you can either have a business relationship with them because you have what they want, you have what they need. That's kind of what you do, man. You can stay quiet and do it too, or you can be loud. I know I'm tired as hell. I'm probably going to go home. Let me cut this light off. I'm on some back country roads. So we'll be right. No, if the sound goes out or any of this stuff goes out, just keep in mind that oh shit. I'm driving down a country road with no signal, hardly. Well, there's some signal, but it goes in and out. So if it goes in and out, then it's just because I'm on a country road back here. I only ate. Yeah, how'd you feel? I'm going to guess that when you ate nothing but a bunch of fruit for 30 days, I'm going to guess you felt like shit and you were hungry, or you were very hydrated and lost a bunch of water weight. But I think if I ate nothing but fruit, I might feel good, but I think I would, I don't think I'd want to live off fruit for 30 days. Although I have done some extreme diets. I lived off nothing but steak and eggs for 30 days one time. I was vegan for 6 months. I was carnivore for 6 months. So, pretty decent. Nah, you weren't feeling good, dude. I promise you that. I promise you, you may think you were feeling good, but I promise you, if you living off fruit, you weren't feeling very good. You may have convinced yourself that you felt good, but I bet you didn't feel good. But if you did, hey, rock it. Me, I feel better when I eat saturated fat and protein, and I limit processed sugar and processed carbs, and eat good whole carbs, whole food, whole proteins, and a good combination of nutrients. I feel better when I eat a balanced diet. My body seems to grow muscle. Like, I cut my finger, and my finger was having a hard time healing, and as soon as I started eating like 5 or 6 eggs at a time with butter, in the next couple days it doubled in healing. Just for what it's worth. I don't know why exactly that is, but it does seem to be that seems like the body does pretty well off fats and proteins. You lost 40 pounds? Hell yeah. Newsflash, it wasn't all fat. There was some muscle loss in that too. You don't eat protein for 30 days, you're going to lose weight. You eat nothing but fruit for 30 days, yeah, you're going to lose weight, but it wasn't all fat. You probably lost a lot of fat, but you probably lost a lot of muscle too. Had to have. But if you feel good, you feel good. Hopefully your body reset and you felt good. Because I do fasting from time to time. I'll go like on a day or two fast where I'll do a water fast. I'm a big believer in letting the body heal, but I'm also a big believer in eating a bunch of protein and fat when your body's building itself. It needs fat and protein, and you really don't need carbs. However, I find that carbs help the muscle building process with glycogen and all that. Protein is good. Protein is amazing. Protein is so good that if you don't eat enough of it, you'll die. Protein is so good that if you don't eat enough of it, you'll die. But you don't really need protein, you need amino acids. There's essential and non-essential amino acids.
Who knows, without looking it up on a computer, what an amino acid is? Guys, shout out if you're in the chat. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Yeah, we did a 30-minute stream, nothing crazy, but I'm telling you, man, I'm digging the mobility. I'm digging just how my body feels from training, to be fair. Very lean, very cut, very athletic. Could be more lean. Technically, we're on a bulk. We're getting massive again. What is this? Buenos noches. He said, I'm 40. All right. Well, that's good. Well, I will say this. At 40 years of age, I bet you didn't feel that good eating just fruit. Was that out of necessity, or was it out of necessity because you could only afford fruit? Or was it a choice because you were experimenting with your body and your body's nutrition? I'm genuinely curious. Which one was it? Buenos noches. Good night. You going to bed, chest double? Time to go to sleep. I'm going to go home and eat me a bunch of ham. Probably eat me a bunch of ham. Wake up in the morning and go train. I was poop. I was poor. Okay, well, that's fair. Well, if you did not have money to get food and all you could afford was fruit, I get it. Trust me, I've been broke before. I know what that's like. So, you know, I'm also divorced, so my ex-wife got a lot of my money. So, I know what it's like to have to be on a budget sometimes. So, what I would say is pretty simple. Yeah, buenos noches is like good night, good evening, all that stuff. What's funny is, though, I've just noticed that the older I get, the more introverted I'm becoming. So you guys have got to understand something about me. I've been a person who goes out and be life of the party and done all this stuff. But it's very possible that as I get older, I may actually turn into an introvert. Like, the older I get, the more I understand why introverts are the way they are, because me going out and me being nice and trying to be sociable and talk to everyone, when I do that, I feel like in order to fit into social groups, I have to pretend about things that I don't care about, and when I give my true opinion, I get ostracized. Like, for example, religion. What is this? What is this happy face? Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. I made 30,000 of 200K, okay? ¿Cuál es tu comida favorita? Mi favorita comida está Me gusta mucho comida. Me gusta bistec, arroz, teriyaki, and veggie. Steak, rice, and veggie. That is the best meal ever. Good for your macros, good for food, good for bulking, good for cutting, tasty, good insulin spike. Rice, a lot of good rice. Rice bistec. So, I don't know if I'll ever get monetized on my channel. I sit and I think and I say, I've got 1,600 of watch time and I need 1,400 more to get monetized. Every time one of y'all guys watch for a few hours, that's 3 hours here, 3 hours there. But the thing is, it has to be within 365 days. So if I can't get monetized by the end of next year, then I'm probably just going to say fuck YouTube and just stop. And just keep doing my stuff in my life, because realistically, I don't need YouTube. I don't need Instagram. I don't need any of this stuff. I just thought that, hey, maybe my personality would be kind of fun because I've done a lot of shit in my life. I've been a veteran, went to overseas, fought in war, a trainer, a health insurance license, a record holder in sales. Before my divorce, I was rocking and rolling, baby. And after my divorce, I kind of was like, whatever. So it's not like I need to be on YouTube or Instagram. I have met some interesting people, but at the end of the day, the older I get, the more I can only be around people so much. And what YouTube has shown me more than anything in the last 10 years is our society is fucked. The things that people talk about and they care about are so, I don't want to say wrong, but it's so antagonistic against actual goals that I'm just kind of like, I thought if I got on YouTube, I'd be able to inspire a generation, but I don't think I'm going to. I think too many people are going to fall for the fake fucking clown show and everything that's going on in society, and because of that, I'm a hacker. I was in the army. It's so scary. Love your channel. Can you shout me out, please? Oh, what's up, Nick? Yeah, what you got there? Yo, thanks, Nick. Oh, it's scary. I mean, if you're an actual hacker, for whatever it's worth, AI is pretty scary, man. It's really scary. To tell you the truth, to be truthful, I'm fearful of hell of what AI is going to do in the next future. I'm fearful as hell of what AI can do now. You guys have no idea what, we have no idea what AI is going to be capable of in the future. I'll tell you this much. If it all goes down, I have a knack of surviving. Anyways, you were so scared. Yeah. Well, that's good. Thank you for your service. Now, family's home and nobody wants to be on camera. So, if these guys are in the living room, they're not going to want to be in camera. Let's see if they went home or not. Cheers. The Navy, both the best and worst decision of my life, both of them at the same time. Yeah, I was there. I survived. Somehow. Anyways. All right, guys. On that note, I'll see you next time. God bless, guys. Buenos noches.